And good evening to you. I'm Vicente Rekha.
And I'm Rekha. Thanks for joining us. Nearly 16 inches. That's how much rain Cypress Creek has gotten in just the last week.
Pretty much the same story across our area, where creeks have gushed over their banks and homes became waterfront property.
Now homeowners start checking the damage and counting their losses.
And many are probably wondering if there is any more rain to worry about.
Mario Gomez is here to hopefully put those fears to rest. Hi, Mario.
All right, thank you, Mario. The water's beginning to recede in many areas, which is good news.
But that's not the case everywhere. Dramatic images are still surfacing tonight in Humble along the San Jacinto River.
KHOU 11 News reporter Andrew Horansky is live there with more on the water that doesn't seem to be budging. Andrew. All right, thank you so much. People trying to get around the water out there. Rising water has ruined homes in northwest Harris County, too. Trouble came from Cypress Creek, but KHOU 11 News reporter Larry Seward explains why homeowners suspect something else made matters worse. Glad she's okay. We are seeing a lot of the storm damage thanks to viewers who sent us photos from their neighborhoods. Check out this picture uploaded at khou.com. Look at that guy there. Shows someone kayaking through a flooded soccer field. This is over at Coles Crossing in Cypress, where they got all that rain. And then here's a look at 3 Mile Creek, where it feeds into Spring Creek. You can see it's closed. A viewer posted this saying it's the highest it's ever been. If you have weather pictures, you can upload them at khou.com or through our mobile app. KHOU is your source around the clock for coverage of the weather anytime it strikes, and you can find interactive weather radars and all the information on watches and warnings at khou.com. Police are searching for a pair of armed robbers who held up a Wells Fargo bank in the Galleria area today. It happened at the bank on San Felipe near Post Oak. We're told 2 gunmen wearing hoodies and sunglasses went in and demanded money. We're told that no one was hurt. In this housing market, some people pull out all the stops to sell their house.
And a woman in Oregon is no different. Elle Zober has put a sign in her yard that says, "Husband left us for a 22-year-old. All right, so what does Zober's ex-husband think about the actual sign? Well, he's on board. Zober says he even helped her put up the sign.
Rick is like, just when you thought you heard it all. All right, it's no secret most Americans are pretty attached to their cell phones, but this is just scary. T-Mobile is saying now that a study shows nearly half of Americans say they would miss their phone within an hour of being apart from it. Oh, they miss it. A quarter of Americans would physically fight a robber off to get their phone back. 55% of women would rather leave home, Rekha, without their makeup, they're saying, than without their phones. Can you believe that? And one more stat here, 11% of Americans would rather leave home without their pants than their phone. And if you do that, we'll be there to take that picture, I guarantee you. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, our cameras will be there.
Absolutely.
All right.
An Egyptian Bedouin who kidnapped 2 Americans Friday is threatening to take more hostages if his demand is not met.
The man from a tribe in the Sinai Peninsula says he wants his uncle released from prison right now. Drew Levinson has the latest.
A phony kidnapper may be targeting parents of students at the University of Texas in Austin. Investigators say in the past month and a half, at least 2 parents have gotten calls from a person who claims to have taken their son or daughter. The supposed kidnapper then demands a small amount of money be deposited into an out-of-the-country bank account. No students were ever actually kidnapped. The campaign trail will bring President Obama to Texas next week. On Tuesday, he'll give a speech at a fundraising reception in San Antonio. Then later that afternoon, he'll head to Austin for a speech there. The president's visit to the Lone Star State will come just days after Mitt Romney spoke at the NAACP convention right here in Houston. Well, it's been a couple of gloomy days, but check out this photo from Katie. Wow. A viewer uploaded it on our website, khou.com. You might have seen it too. It shows a sunset over Pine Mill Ranch in all of Houston, as a matter of fact. After yesterday's storms, the viewer says, quote, "In spite of all the rain, there is still something to smile about." And that is a beautiful picture.
Very, very beautiful picture. Now we're getting a slight respite from the rain, thank goodness.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people needed a break.
It was coming down so hard.
It was. It certainly was. I saw your coverage yesterday as well. Mario Gomez has more on that.
And then mid-90s, unfortunately, and lots of mosquitoes.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen a couple of mosquitoes inside the station
Keep
today.
the bug spray handy. They're buzzing around.
All right. Thanks, Mario.
Up next, why thousands of people getting filthy on purpose in South Korea.
All right, people are getting down and dirty in South Korea, all in the name of fun. Thousands of tourists have gathered for the annual Mud Festival.
I saw that picture and I said, whoa, what's going on
What's
there?
going on?
It includes mud wrestling and tubs of mud you can swim through. It's believed minerals in the mud are good for your skin. I think Matt Musil does that every weekend before he comes to work. That's why he looks so good.
Looks so fresh
there
every
you
day.
go.
Now you know my secret.
It's it right there.
Of Germany, but again, Wiggins will continue. That's it for sports.
That crash hurt.
Falling like dominoes. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Matt. Thanks for joining us for the news at 6.